Hello, it's me again. I'm gonna make a quick check on this Caterpillar linear track loader. It's a Cat 259D3 and it's got a big leak. Let's take a look at it. This is a Caterpillar 259D3 and the customer says that it has a leak, a hydraulic leak on one of these little fittings right here. And I'm not sure if you guys have worked on these before, but these are the quick connect type. As you can see here, there's a little clip. I don't know if you can see the clip. Let me see if I can push it out. So, yeah, there's a little red clip there. And what you do is to pull it, to disconnect this hose, you pull that little red clip off, then you push it in. Push it all the way in as far as it'll go. And then you just pull it, and it'll pop right out. The problem is that sometimes they hit the dirt, rocks, gravel, or whatever, and it knocks them out. And then with the working in dirt and vibrate right there, hydraulic oil. So it looks like the top one is the one that's leaking. Now, the hose itself has a little quick connect fitting, and they do not sell the seal that seals it. You got to buy the whole hose. But this little coupling on the very end, this one, you can replace. And I happen to have one with me. I usually keep one of each size just in case. Now, since the top one is the one that's wet, it looks like it's probably going to be the easiest one to get to, which is that one. The rest of them are really pain in the butt to get to. You got to lift it up. I will still lift it up, and we'll take a look from the bottom and see. I'll lift it up, take a look from the bottom, and see what it looks like up under there. Okay, let me show you basically how this works. We replaced this part right here on this particular track loader. The seal's not here. This one's no good. Seal was bad. And this one here is from a different Caterpillar track, exactly the same as that one right there. And I took it off because this black little seal here was bad. And that black seal you cannot get. You got to buy the whole hose. That's the hose from the drive pump to the drive motor. And this is the one that fits into the drive motor, and it sits all the way up in there with that red clip. Remember that red clip that was right there? You pull the red clip and you push it all the way in till it seats, and then you pull it out. That's how you get it out. And when you put it back in, you put the clip back in this groove and you stick it all the way in until it bottoms out, till it can't move no more. The clip will be up against right here, the red clip, and then unless you pull that clip out and push it in, it's not supposed to come loose. But one thing you got to remember is that this one seal was leaking right here, which is not here. I took it off, but this is the old one I took off. It's no good. And this seal here was good on the other hose, so I did not have to replace the hose. But this little plastic seal, I don't know how much it costs, but the hose costs about $150. So if this little seal goes bad, it leaks between here. And when it leaks between there, there's nothing you can do except replace the whole hose. And it's about $150. Thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Okay, let me show you what I found. I forgot to record, but you see this top little fitting right here? Okay, what you do with these things to get the hose off, if you pull this little red clip, you pull it out, and you wiggle the hose and push it in and pull it out, and the hose pops out. Okay, once you pop it out, you can look in here. You see it's got some little clips. So let me show you out here. The hose locks on those little clips in there, kind of like a quick connect. Now the problem was this seal right here. It's damaged on this corner right here, and it was loose. So it was pouring out hydraulic oil here and dropping onto all the other hoses. So with a wrench, a 1 5/8 wrench, I pulled this little red clip out. I pushed the hose in, wiggled it, and you wiggle it, and you push it all the way in until it seats. Then you pull it out. You have to wiggle it out, and it unlocks and pulls out. Then you unscrew this with the 1 5/8 wrench, stubby, like this one. You can buy a set at Harbor Freight for like $40, and it comes with about, I think it comes with about 10 or 13 pieces, many different sizes. I'll show it to you in a second. But you have to use that because a regular wrench won't fit in there. It's a pain in the butt. And then if you don't want to pull off the track, you may have to use a hammer and a flat chisel just to make sure it's good and tight when you put it back on. Once you get it tight, then you put this clip back on the hose before you put it in. You see there's a slot right here where the little clip comes out. I don't want to pull it out again, but you just pull the clip out. You put the clip back on in this little slot, and then you put the hose in and wiggle it as you're pushing it until it seats completely. And then you don't pull the clip out again because it'll loosen up the hose. And that's the only thing that holds them in there. They're just quick connect. They're not threaded or anything. The only thing that actually has threads is this little fitting right here. And this is where it was leaking, right between here. It was loose, and I guess the pressure of the hydraulic fluid coming out damaged the seal. You can see right there where it was damaged, that right there, that's where it was leaking. It's actually supposed to be blue. I don't know how it turned black, but I just replaced the whole fitting because they do not sell the seal by itself. If you go to Caterpillar, they will not sell you the seal. You got to buy the whole fitting, and it's about $40 for the fitting with the seal, with the O-ring seal on it. And you want to make sure you get it good and tight. So once you tighten up with the wrench, if you don't have space, then you want to use a flat head chisel and a hammer and tighten it up more. But like I said, don't forget, before you push this line back in, put the clip back on it and then stick it in the hole and wiggle it until it seats completely. And to pull it out, if you need to remove the hose, if it's leaking or something like that, you pull this clip out, push it, wiggle it, and push it all the way in, and then pull it out. Wiggle it and pull it out. Once you push it in, it'll unseat the locks. Then you can pull it out. And there are actually 5 hoses, 2 big ones and 3 smaller ones, 1 middle-sized one and 2 smaller ones. And they all come in and out the same way. And they leak a lot. So thank you for watching my video. I meant to record it as I was removing the hoses and taking the clips out, but the owner of the machine was looking at me and telling me, are you ready? How long is it going to take? Are you finished yet? So he didn't like the idea of me filming while he wanted me to be working on his machine so he can get back into work, because you can see there he's got a lot of work to do, and he didn't want me fooling around with the camera. So I'm done, and thank you very much for watching my video, and please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate that.